Well, it is that time of the year. Beautiful sunny days here in April mean that racing is right around the corner at your favorite racetrack, if they haven't gone already. As for Thunder Mountain Speedway, if you have been following them on Facebook, you have seen a lot of cool things going on these past couple of days. We've seen shots of clay going down, and from what I understand, the project finished today on Wednesday. You guys are getting this on Wednesday night. The man who makes things happen down at Thunder Mountain is Karl Spoonhower. He joins us now. And yes, it was that same Karl Spoonhower from the tire change competition. We won't reference that, but we'll save that. I'll keep that under my sleeve for later. Karl, how we doing?
We're doing good, Doug. Thanks for having me today.
Well, thanks for making time for me. I was watching the stuff as it came up today. So you told me the clay is spread. It's all around the racetrack as of 5 o'clock here on Wednesday.
Yep, it's all spread out, laid down, and it's on. Now the fun begins of getting it worked in and bound together.
So what do we do? How do we handle this on Thursday?
We'll disc it, roll it, regrade it, and just keep working with it.
What's the goal there? Because obviously it looks like it's a little wet in spots. So do we want to dry it out and then pack? Is that what we're trying to do?
Yeah, we're going to try to get all the moisture out of it.
And then what do we do? And can you do that in one day?
With this 80-degree weather, it really dries fast. So I think we definitely can get it done here in the next couple days.
And I would think that being up on the mountain like you are, it's always a little breezier there than it is every place else. It's the sun and the wind that we need, correct?
Right. Yeah, that wind really helps. And it never stops blowing up there, so.
No, it doesn't. Even when it's calm everywhere else, there's still a little 15, 20-mile-an-hour breeze going up there. And if you've never been, by the way, go there, get there early, and just look around and just be marveled at the view that it is. It won't be as nice here early as it will be once the leaves come out and everything, but it really is a wonderful place to go. So is that why we pushed the practice back we had on Saturday to Wednesday?
Yeah, we scheduled the practice early there, hoping to have the clay on sooner, but it's been such a wet, long, drawn-out spring that we had to push it back a week.
And I'll be there next Wednesday, by the way, too, talking to some of the guys. I'll try to get a little footage of the racetrack as well. So thanks to Karl. He's going to get me a little something to scoot around in the area, too, because, man, that hill gets to me at the end there going from the pits to the grandstand. I think by about the fourth or fifth trip, I'm pretty much done at that point. So what time does things start on Wednesday?
I think around 5:30, 5:30.
Pit gates?
Gates will open at 4.
All right, so I'll get there nice and early so I can get up there and get some views of the racetrack so you guys can see. So the goal is to race next Saturday on the 22nd?
Yep, that's the season opener.
What do we have in the season opener this year, Karl?
All of our regular classes, I believe. And is it the 1776 or I don't know.
Well, you're a little
2,500. The wife tells me I don't know the details of that. It's 2,500 to win modifieds. I know that.
Well, it's your goal. Get the track ready and do all this. Is that pretty much the role you serve? Because you got a lot of members in the family who do a lot of things at the track. Is that pretty much your role? Just worry about the racetrack?
Yeah, my job is to take care of the track.
Is it easier or tougher working with new clay? What's that like from your standpoint?
This is the first time I think we've ever had real clay, so I honestly don't know.
Really?
The shit we had on there has been a nightmare to work with the last couple of years. I don't know what to say about it.
Okay. Well, what was it before? Because I remember we went there in 2019. My daughter ran with the Dirt Modified Nostalgia Tour, and she ran better in the feature than she ran in the heat. And she told me, Dad, the track was better. How did that always used to happen that way?
I don't know. We'd get it real wet, and it's usually wet and heavy and slippery and rough for the heats. And then intermission, we'd get her all worked in, and it seemed to come around and be pretty good feature time.
Yeah, I used to talk to the regulars, and a lot of times the touring guys would come in and ask them, and they'd say, nobody believes us that the track gets better. It's just the way that it was. So I guess this year we're starting with a clean piece of paper almost, right?
Right, yeah.
Well, I hope things go well for you, man. And again, you can see the picture. This was from, let me see that one picture. This was earlier this morning when they had the front stretch and turn one done, and they worked their way all around. So I'll be there on the 19th, like we said. We'll make sure to get lots of video from some of the guys down there and the girls, too. Anything else you want to say to anybody, Karl?
I don't know. It's just been, hopefully the new clay works out and takes care of the dust problem, and it'll be hopefully a good summer. It sounds like it's going to be a good summer.
I think it will be.
But we'll see what happens, I guess.
All right. I look forward to seeing you again on Wednesday. And by the way, if you do need your tire changed in the parking lot, talk to Karl. He'll find someone who can do it for you. Is that a good way to put that, Karl?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And if you know what I'm looking at, go to my page, just type in his name, and you'll see the tire change competition. Him and Mike Mallett was fun. You guys enjoyed that, though, didn't you? Getting to make fun of yourselves a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty fun. Yep. I'm not a mechanic. You say you don't run equipment, I'm the least mechanically inclined person you'll ever see.
So have you and I with two sets of tools and tell us to do something, and who knows what's going to happen, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. We'll have to work out something down the road. We'll figure out a Karl Doug challenge that we can do. And if you have any ideas, let us know. We'll do it sometime at the racetrack. And I like to make fun of myself, and obviously you do too, right?
Yeah.
Can't take yourself too seriously in these days. So good talking to you, Karl. I'm glad things went well today. Oh, one thing I forgot. You got to see somebody from the old outlaw circuit who helped you with the clay.
Yeah. Jeremy Corcoran's been here helping, and he's helped. Actually, Jeremy Smith and Jeremy Corcoran found the clay, and my dad paid for it. But Jeremy Corcoran's been here helping put it down, and he's going to continue to help till we get rolling here at race season. And also, you said Tommy Kinsella was involved somehow. Yes, we got our clay from Tommy Kinsella. No kidding. So we're dealing with all. It's dealing with all racers, really. Yeah, who know clay and know how to put it down. So we'll go get some rest. No, go ahead. We have the Harpel boys. They come up and help us. They're up there every weekend helping me. So we got a pretty good track crew right now. So that's we're kind of excited to see how the new clay goes and get rolling here. Yeah, I saw something on Tanner's page now that you mention it, that he was up there doing that. And those Harpel boys, those are Dan's sons, by the way. They've been doing racetracks for a long, long time, and probably a lot of tracks you might not have even known about. So are they going to be there during the season? Is that going to be their job? Or are they just there for this? They're always, they've been helping me for the last few years. They come every weekend. Good boys. Make sure to tell them. Tanner's always working on water trucks, and me and Tucker are watering. So that's how it works. And a few beverages get drank in between. They might be, huh? Yeah, I know how that goes. So, hey, it's hot work. You know it. You need to stay hydrated. So that's obviously a big issue there. So, Karl, I appreciate you reaching out to me so fast. I mean, I heard from him within 5 minutes of messaging him, and then we hit the record button 5 minutes after that. So thank you very much for that, and I'll see you next Wednesday, sir. Sounds good, Doug. Thanks for having us. Hit the Blue E guys, subscribe. Lots of cool stuff happening. And very soon, everybody's going to be going. We're all going to be going out, getting dirty, smelling that race fuel, and seeing what we love best. So make sure to keep coming back here and subscribing and all that cool stuff. We're going to try to make you proud this year.